There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets and the Clemson Tigers. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. This team has embraced proving people wrong all season. After they started the year unranked, now they have put themselves in a position nationally to possibly make the college football playoff. They do still have work to do, but he said, my guys in the locker room believe we can be some of the best in the country, and we aim to prove it every time we step on the field. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So Clemson's offense will go to work first. Guys, the last time these two old foes met, it finished in a one-possession game.
And it's so much fun. There's so much hype. They don't like each other. The rivalry really, really matters. And, Jesse, when it's closer games, it's even more fun, like the last throwdown they had. Expect more of that today.
Yeah, you just know this game is going to be emotional. And I think a big part of it is which of these two teams can handle that emotion. I agree. I think we're expecting this one to go right down to the wire, just like the last time these two teams played.
And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Straight ahead, it's Davidson. And they swarm him under.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was second and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got third and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again?
Snags it, and he's open. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
And that play works because the QB did an unbelievable job. He's going through his progressions. He's sitting in the pocket, and he sees, man, a lot of space out to his right. I get the ball to my playmaker, and he does the rest. This is what's so fun about him. He's going to make the catch. He's going to make people miss, use his speed to make big plays.
Now, guys, when you're talking about Clemson, they've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range if people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? A lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you, but let's see if the squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love now, Jesse. How do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stages? And today, it's about as big as it gets.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle, physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the fourth quarter.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Wesco. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And, man, this is exactly what you want as a play caller. You want to get your quarterback settled, give him some bunnies early to make some plays so he's feeling bulletproof. 4 for 4 to start the game. Yes, please. Offensive coordinator Jesse, I'm giving him an A+ so far for checking those boxes.
Well, he's done a good job getting his quarterback prepped for this one, too, because watching this guy throw the ball, he's making quick decisions, and he's throwing the ball with a lot of conviction. You can tell this guy watched a lot of film. He has the answers to the test early in this game.
A designed run for the quarterback. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. 10th play of the drive coming up. At this time, a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. It's good. He hit that one right down. Clemson comes out its offense ready to go on the attack. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Cuts it upfield. It's Davidson. He's past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
It was a really nice play there. The thing I like about this guy, too, his versatility. He's not just good running the ball, but he can catch and he can block. And you think about all the greats they've had at the position in recent years. Versatility at the running back position, being an every down back. And that's exactly what this guy embodies.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. In the backfield, it's Burrows. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Taken down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Could not make his way to the corner. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understanding they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Right side, it's Wesco. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like they were ready for that 2nd down now. A little more space for the offense.
Got it! They will score! He's changing the play. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Rush right in his face. Lets it fly. Grabbed on the right side, that's Wesco. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. From the gun, it's Davidson. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. The give on the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Finds his big tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Unleashes to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And 3rd down and short is exactly what you'd expect from this offense. Balls out quick, fast, and in a hurry. How about the defense, man? Tight coverage, understanding 3rd and short, and they sit on that route and make a nice play.
And down he goes. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Hauls it in.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Gets rid of it.
It's too bad because these receivers are winning outside one-on-one. If this offensive line can just give their quarterback a little bit more time, there are some plays to be had.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Snags it, and there's running room. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Turns out it's Moore. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Clemson is quick to the line.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
Out wide left, it's Johnson. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Snags it. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. He wants to throw it again. Working that left side now. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. Wants to throw one first. Unloads to the wideout. Left side is Preston. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The Tigers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Davidson. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground. And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. Touchdown, Tigers! Got it! Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Fresh set of downs going to the air. They're all over him. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle box as he knew he could.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. 4th down coming.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave him. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
Needs it here on 4th down. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. And after that play, there is a Tiger who has yet to get up. Here comes Clemson with another 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Davidson. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. On play action. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Play action on 1st down. Lets it fly. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Out wide left, it's Davidson. And he'll take it. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Moves to his right. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Right side, it's Moore. Down he goes.
Love the poise on that play. You saw when he escaped the pocket, he was on the move. He didn't take his eyes from looking downfield. He kept reading the coverage, located a receiver, and picked up a huge chunk play.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snapped on 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Gonna run it. It's Davidson. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Left side is Wesco. At the 35, he's got room. Makes the grab in their space. Run out of bounds after the long game, and they've got it now 1st and goal.
Man, that is exactly how you execute an RPO. Like, quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver in...
Touchdown, Tiger! Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Here they're trying to get to the edge. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Rid of it on the RPO. At the 40, there he goes. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marked it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. keeps it. Enough to move the chains. He's forced out of bounds at the 31, but that is why you keep it on the ground. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Trying to get the corner. Doing it himself again. At the 20, he's got space. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Clemson now operating in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Rush is on. Just gets rid of that one.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Keeps it on the option. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Last time they had it, the fumble led to a touchdown. Tightened this game up a little bit and maybe ramped up a little pressure on this drive. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Wesco open on the right side. He's got it. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Turning it on at the 30. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They are going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Timeout called by the defense just shy of the 2-minute mark. 2:02 remaining here. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He's into the end. Great place to start for this offense. Quarterback signaling to his guy. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Crosses the 10. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And this offense has done a really good job late in this football game. Man, you put a premium on the 4th quarter and maximizing possession.
Just steamrolling the defense. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Grab behind the line. It's Wesco. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Out wide right, it's Wesco. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be 1st down. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Johnson. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rival.